Wow. Got home early today so I could get organized. And I'll tell you, time gets away from you. Next thing you know, it's time to go. Get on there. Yeah. So I've got my pallet. I've got my board.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey.
Hi, Sharon.
The artist of the pavement is joining the artist of the canvas. It is good to have you.
You covered the TV? You got nothing to cover the TV?
I got nothing to cover the TV at the moment, but I'm not doing anything flicker-wise, so
Okay, that's fine then.
I'll be all right.
No flick, nothing, no paint.
It has a few flicks on it, but we have to be careful when the TV is not covered. So, how is everybody this week? We're doing really good.
Except for the rain pouring in the RV.
Yeah, still a few drips coming in.
No,
I went up there and
drips.
cleaned the roof, and
It wasn't drips. It was raining. I posted a video.
well, patty pad doesn't look that full.
Yes, it was
Over there.
raining. Well, you have to
Well,
watch my
the last
video.
potty
You'll
pad,
have to watch my video later.
the last potty pad was so full of rainwater that it fell apart. Like, that was terrible. All right, I got my clouds. I got my sky. Whew. Hobby Lobby's got painting supplies on sale this week. I'm gonna have to go visit them. Picked up an extra little job working for the boss at his house, and then at another house for a company that so I was fascinated today. I saw someone painting bright orange clouds and bright yellow clouds, and I just watched in fascination. I want to do that. I want to do that so bad. And so that's what we're working on tonight. All right, let's hit the road here. I don't know if we have any sci-fi lovers in the house.
Hi, Annette.
Who watched the 2 seasons of Strange New Worlds. saw an acrylic painter get out a hair dryer and shoot it at his canvas as he talked to get it to dry enough to move along into another subject while he was waiting for it to dry. It was quite interesting. I thought, I like that idea. That was kind of cool. Oh, too much. Way too much. I'm not proud. I can wipe paint off. I'm not proud. It actually gives me good ideas sometimes. When I wipe paint off, I even see an idea of what to do when I have to wipe paint off. I kind of like it sometimes. I remember one time I did it and I saw something that looked like real wood. I really enjoyed it. And after that, I did it all the time. I used to do faux finishing on fiberglass, and I could make it look real. And people were amazed I could make fiberglass look just like wood. Of course, you couldn't hide the fact that every fiber was perfect. And there were no flaws, which means it's not real wood. But it was a lot of fun to figure out. And I always challenged myself. I never gave up. I never gave up. I never quit. My wife has never heard me say I quit, except when it comes to people. And then she was there to encourage me and say, don't quit on him. You just love on him. And
Hi, Shopper Girl. She said she's watching on the big TV because her phone's at 1%, so she can't really comment.
Okay.
Until it's charged up.
Well, let me know how this looks on a big TV. I'm wondering if it's as good as... Maybe you should watch it on a little phone. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's beautiful. Yeah, I think we should have maybe a little water down here. We're going to add a little turquoise right down here at the bottom. A little turquoise and white, and give ourselves a bit of an ocean right there. And that's it for that brush. Wonderful. That is the sound of me getting all the paint down to the bottom of my paint barrel. I've got another new one waiting though. Don't you worry about that. I'm just seeing something here. A lot of times people do things that they don't know. They don't know how to let go. They don't know how to just let things happen. Well, that's not my problem. I am able to let things happen, and I'm also very structured, both ways. I don't know why, but it just seems like I'm able to do both. But I don't do both well unless I'm ready to. When my wife tells me something, I'm usually not about it. But if she tells me a story and she gets it going in my mind, then all of a sudden I'm open up to everything. Oh, let's do it, you know. But before that moment, I'm like, no. But I've never been one to be the same old. I want something different. I'm always glad to do something different, try something different. As long as I'm in the mood. And I want to. And so I'm setting up my little elbow. I have a little elbow rest over here, and I lost the pad off of it, so I'm putting another one on. Because I get so focused. I don't know about any of you, but have you ever gotten so focused that you don't even notice that your feet hurt, or that your fingers caught, or, you know, it's like, you're like, ow, when you totally didn't even realize that there was a problem because you were so focused on what was going on. And I was like that. It was like my honestly, this part of my arm has been aching for a while. And I, like, what is wrong with this arm? Until I realized it's where I've been resting it, right here, where you can't, just out of sight of the camera, right over, yeah, right there. Right there, I've been resting my arm, and that's a bare piece of sharp wood. Finally, it's like it hurt bad enough for me to go, oh, I know what that is. So we're gonna put in a few ocean waves here. And
What kind of a pad did you put there? Not a second.
You mean us?
Don't say. You didn't do
The
that.
lumber, oh, you like I did in the car?
No.
Ah, who does that? I did remember to take that out of the bug, though. That would have been embarrassing. I took the bug to the shop this week. We had that little overheat situation, and the mechanic seems to think that was just me, you know, forgetting to check the water. He says it's hard to lose 2 liters of water, but it holds over 2 gallons, so don't worry. You haven't hurt anything by running it low like that. Don't worry. So I guess we're okay. And so we're gonna just leave that alone then and let. And
Aja Joe is watching, but she has her volume down. She's doing something else, so she has her volume down, but she's watching.
well, thank you.
And Suzanne Golette is here, and Adventures of Scott and Michelle.
Hey,
So Donny was
Wow.
talking, so I kind of said hi in the chat, but I wanted to say hi. And anybody else that's watching and not in the chat, hello, thank you so much.
thank you so much.
Donny's getting close to his 500. He does have a painting that he's touching up for his 400 subscriber, and he'll give away another painting at his 500 subscriber, and he's only less than 20 away from that.
I'm at 480.
You're at 43.
Wow, I didn't know I was doing that good.
And then we'll have to work on his hours to get his hours up. Hi, Jeremy.
Ah, I want something to do. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And then we go back and push. Push.
Now it says 482. It said 43, now it says 42.
Oh, somebody left right now? How inconsiderate.
Hi, Gio.
Geo. The Geo Metro. Alright. Now we need to go much. Let's see. I want another ocean, kind of a turquoise. Where's an ocean? Deep navy? I don't think deep navy is what I want.
Annette said, Donny, I used to have a geometric.
You had a Geo Metro? Boy. Yeah, those were little tiny cars. 40 miles to the gallon, too.
Geo said Atlantic or Pacific. Cher said, so happy everyone is here. Yeah, we're trying to do random giveaways.
Yeah, we did one. We've done 2 now.
Yeah, we did one on. Didn't we? No, we've done. We did. Of course, we give some away to different channels when they hit a milestone. If they're viewers of ours, and they're watching us, and they're coming up on a milestone for their channel. We've given away when some people hit their 1K, or when they got monetized or something, and then. But we also gave one away on Team Jesus, and we gave one away last week on Storyteller Donny, at the end of your painting. And then we gave one away the other day on the pop-up live stream from the Rod Run.
Yeah. And we...
So Donnie's got less than 20 subscribers to get to his 500 for his early monetization. And then he's got 1,849 watch hours. So he's working on his watch hours. He needs 3,000 to have the early monetization. And then, of course, the full monetization is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Okay, done with that brush.
And of course, YouTube puts ads on channels regardless if they're monetized. So
Yep.
People might as well.
They're making money, so
People might as well try to earn a portion of that, because YouTube's doing it anyway.
Yep. Oh boy, look at that. And I was trying to do some sky, but actually I am seeing these as some other waves, and I was trying to bring a lighter sky into it, because usually the sky starts darker and comes lighter, and I'm actually seeing like where I would like to do something like this. And now watch, I'll put a little thing right there, go oop, like that, and boom, right there, like it's a distant crest of a wave. And then we'll bring it in some more. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a good idea right there. See the way I put that little peak right there? That gives me an idea. I think we need to do that again, like right there. Bring another little peak in right there. Might have took that down too far. Another one here. Let's take another little peak. Now I'm mixing the white and the blue on the knife. Ah, boy. And now I'm just going to dab it on there, not move it, just dab it. Look what that did. Wow. Let's bring that right down like that. See what that does. I like that, yeah. See, that what that did right there was that put this wave in front of that other wave. That really pushed this back wave back a little bit. Cool. And, well, Bob, he says, you know, you do the back of the wave first, you do the back of the painting first, then you work your way into your foreground. And I have been a bad boy when it comes to being like that. I just haven't done that. But I can see that I'm learning. And if I could just figure out what to do with this. I don't know if I need to hit it, pull it a little heavier, or if I need to maybe bring it over like that. Oh, that would be good. And then what we'll do is we'll take some more. We'll put right down here. We'll put a thing, and then we'll make splashes. So we'll make splashes out of these. I'll put a big bunch of white right there, and maybe here too. Well, no, that's curl. That's curls right there. Curls are good. We'll leave the curls alone. So, boy, that's exciting. Look at those waves develop like that.
I'll tell you, one of the things we want to do is get Donny a drone pilot's license and get a drone. But now I'm hearing that the Congress is trying to make law, a law?
A pilot's license or something?
No, a law about the type of drones that can be used in America. They don't want, like, DJI, which is the most famous one, I guess because it's, you know, made in another country without saying things, you know what I mean? It's made in another country, and it obviously scares some of the, without going into too much detail, you know what I mean? It scares some of the congressmen, I guess, you know, for whatever reasons or something. And so the one thing I'm glad about is that we didn't already buy a drone yet. So now with this new knowledge, knowing that they are trying to introduce bills into Congress about certain manufacturers that are not made in America, you know, because they're worried about SPY kind of stuff maybe in the equipment or whatever, I don't know. And I just saw a video.
You mean like that the owners of them wouldn't even know it was there?
Correct.
Oh, see, now you're making sense.
And the guy who was talking about it, his channel was called 51 Drones, and he researches all the drone stuff and puts out drone videos and all this kind of stuff. And so he himself said the reason he uses the DJI is because it's the best there is, and he would be so happy to buy an American-made one if there was one that was that could put out the same kind of quality and performance. Nothing has been able to top the technology of that. And he himself said that he couldn't, he said, is it possible that, SPY could be involved in, one of these drones? And he said, it's possible. I wouldn't know, and that's I guess why the Congress is trying to put bills out there. But just wanted to say that in case anybody out there is into drones, or anyone that's into drones, or they want to buy a drone, you might want to let them know that there's some, possible legislation that's coming up that will ban the DJI. And I guess there's one other company that puts out drones that's not made in America as well. And these are big concerns over the American legislature. So, hi, Melanie J.
Interesting. So a company would sell something to the public not knowing that they've sold them something that they can piggyback on. Kind of like, but that's silly, because you can do that with a TV. TVs can look at you.
Well,
and that used to freak people out.
Yeah, I'm we don't want to go into all kinds of details. I'm just saying this is out there, as a situation that they're concerned about. And so if you spent whatever thousands of dollars,
or you're getting ready to,
on a DJI, and they pass this thing to ban it, then you're not allowed to fly it, Hi, Susan.
My sky is almost dry enough to make clouds. We are just about there. So.
Yeah, Jimmy, I agree. He said, I honestly think they can track everything you're doing on your phones.
Yeah, what are they worried about that for? They can.
I know.
They're already doing it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what are the congressmen doing? I mean, they're not using a smartphone? I doubt it. I'm sure they're using a smartphone.
Yep.
That's why, personally, I'm not all freaked out about, people will post something and they'll say, don't use,
Or what about this post about gas prices?
Well, some people will say don't use Temu, But the thing of it is, I go into the stores, and everything you buy almost is made in another country. Without naming the country, it's made in another country, most of the stuff. But you're paying a high price based upon the store that's selling it, because somebody had to deliver it there, and somebody had to put it in their store, and they're paying a high premium to have their store open, right?
Yeah, and have cashiers and
so, to me,
warranties and.
I buy stuff off of Amazon, and you can't find everything on Temu. And so, if I can find a good deal on Amazon, I'll get it. But if I can't find that, sometimes I will look at Temu and I will see what they have. And the savings is so much more over Temu on most of the stuff, that it makes it financially feasible, to buy stuff from Temu for me. If I'm buying it and it's made in another country anyway, I might as well, if I can, try to, save money. Now, when I go around locally and I see stuff made by a craftsman or, not made in another country, then, I might be more tempted to buy that, because I'm trying to support
The
the
craftsman.
local business and everything like that.
Yeah, and the local craftsman.
Yeah, and the local craftsmen and stuff like that. But if it's just all made in China, I might as well, you know, or Japan or Indonesia or some, you know, there's all kinds of countries, India, all these countries things are made in that are shipped over here to America, and if they're made everywhere, you know, but America, why not save some money if you can? That's my thing. But there's people out there that are thinking, oh, well, they're tracking you if you buy from them or whatever. Your cell phone is tracking you. You know, just like Jimmy said, your cell phone is tracking you. So.
Whew. Boy, that's pretty. All
Hey,
right.
Smoky Mountain Man.
Hey. SMM. SMM.
Gio said it almost looks like a mountain range. Like you could turn that into a mountain range, but then the big wave wouldn't be right there. But.
Yeah. It's honestly, sometimes I've turned waves into snowy mountains. Yes, I have. But I have a beautiful purple sky right here. It's just doing great. Just doing
Maritza, I don't
great.
know if I said hi on in my voice.
I'm wondering if I should do the orange first or the white first and the orange on top. I'll tell you, it was beautiful. But I don't really have a sunset in the distance. I would need to have a golden sunset in the distance in the clouds. I didn't really set this up for that. I'm just going to have to do some big clouds, just some regular clouds. And put them off. Put off in the distance.
Those drips are still falling out of that sink.
Ice cream castle. Ice cream castle.
Are you trying to make clouds?
Yep, we're making ice cream castles tonight. Somebody might say, well, it looks like a Star Wars creature or something. I don't know. It's a cruiser. So it is a superstar Star Wars cruiser.
That looks really odd.
It actually looks like a ship on the ocean.
Gio said it kind of looks like Star Cruisers.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. But you can only do so much with wet cement. It's got to dry.
You know, there was that There was a, I don't know if it was called a Star Cruiser thing or what exactly it was called.
Well, there's Star Cruisers,
No,
Star
it was a
Destroyers.
theme park thing. It was a theme park thing in Florida where Adam the Woo had done it, and everyone was dressed.
In Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. It was a whole huge thing, and it was extremely...
They walk around the park in
was
Star
like-
Wars uniform.
It was extremely expensive. And he went to it, and then after he went to it, they put out a notice saying that they were shutting it down.
Wow. Oh. Well, I'm glad he went.
And that's something that Smoky Mountain Man and you, Donny, would have loved going to together. Because you're both Star Wars fans.
Okay, I gotta get my blending brush out. Deciding whether to do it dry or wet here. Yep, I'm gonna have to add some water. You drop something that Husky wants? She had to come out and check it out.
Hi, Rhonda.
Yeah, I'm trying to get clouds to happen. And honestly, I really should sit down during the week and just practice clouds. And learn how to, what brush to use, and do the same thing over and over again until finally I get it. Because literally sometimes I almost forget week to week. Sometimes, you know, what I want to do with how to do a cloud. And then I have to stumble on it all over again and get it starts working again.
Desert Adventures in Arizona is watching while eating dinner.
Oh, nice. I'm just kind of waiting for this to dry here a little bit more. You know, maybe it would help to take something off as much as put something on. And we'll see what happens. And then we'll be able to put... Just about time to open up the new white. And I keep polluting my white with a dirty brush or with a dirty thing, and it's like, I've only got so many brushes that do what I recognize that I need done. And then so like this brush is my tree brush.
I have some drips that are falling on me from the ceiling.
Still a drip, you mean?
I'm getting drips on me. Just go ahead and finish
From
your
that?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Odd.
I think Desert Adventures in Arizona is camping up in the mountains. I'm not sure where, maybe in Arizona somewhere. In the high country, I think. He posted some pictures.
Is he
earlier.
droning? Is that the drone?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Yeah, we love your drones, Steve, and I think that's where he is right now, unless he was posting older pictures. But I think he's out there camping in the high, country of maybe Arizona or something. Could be New Mexico. I'm not sure. Northern Arizona, they're up in the mountains of northern Arizona right now.
Oh, it's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
I was back there in the 70s when it was camping up in the...
Hey, spaceman.
Hey. I'm always honored when Spaceman shows up because he only shows up for famous people, you know. He doesn't just go to anybody.
I don't know. He was heading out to meet Eric Estrada the other day.
He and I are buddies with Eric Estrada, yeah. So we appreciate, you know, if you didn't have Spaceman, you don't have anything. We took some pictures of the Spaceman here in Pigeon Forge for him.
I have to post this short video. Don't give it away.
Yeah. Not giving it away.
You just kind of did.
Well, I didn't know it was a secret.
So, Spaceman, did you get to meet Eric Estrada? I know Footprints in the Pines went to meet him. I asked him if he saw you, and he said, nope, he did not see Spaceman. Okay, so Desert Adventures in Arizona said, we are in Heber, Arizona, about 6,700 feet watching via mobile Starlink. And he's got a good signal up there.
I'm up on a satellite?
Yeah, he was watching.
Wow.
He was watching Roy and Becky earlier.
Well, what an honor.
Eric Estrada was over in Greenville. There was some sort of little festival that was going on over there. Greenville, Tennessee, so he was over there. Susan, the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch, was having trouble with her computer, she said a while ago, of staying on, trouble staying on.
I think Gio's right. I've made a mountain. Honestly, I've made a mountain. And this could be the ocean shoreline right here. Wonder if we could because that looks like a disappearing mountain range right in front of a cloud, distant clouds. So now I've got to fix those distant clouds so that they look far away.
Baileyton, which is over, I think, isn't that over near Greenville somewhere? That's where Eric Estrada was. Okay, so he said he sent me pictures. I have to look.
All right, so now what we're gonna do,
Lives in Greenville.
we're going to make this into like a mountainside here with rocks coming down
Okay,
to
so
a shoreline.
let me see if you can see this. There is Becky and Eric Estrada and Spaceman. Hopefully you can see that.
Ha ha!
And then there's one more. Let's see. And there's Spaceman and Eric Estrada.
Well, I'm glad he's still doing good. He's still got the hair. Still got the hair. You know, he became a Christian after he got in a bad motorcycle accident, and the Lord saved him. And he really had an encounter with God. So I hope he brings up the gospel wherever he goes. So Gio, if you're still there,
Whoops.
I just want you to know you are inspiring this idea.
All right, I want to show you this because it's so cute. Rhonda, you're going to like this. This is, Eddie sent me this. This is Ringy Dingy's dog watching the game it's called Bark in the Park. And her dog, he's wearing a Reds hat and a Reds outfit, and he won Best Dressed. Isn't that adorable? Best Dressed.
Little does he know how useful he is. So I kind of like that. We're gonna bring a little bit of shoreline right down here. Maybe a little bit of darker. I'll bring in a little bit of dark right there.
Smoky Man's a beautiful mountain. Spaceman said Eric Estrada is 72 years old and looks great. Larry Wilcox is 74. And so they said great pictures to Spaceman. And reading his dog was a cute picture, they said. Yeah, it was cute.
Now I'm seeing something else here. I can find the brush that'll make it for me. I don't think that brush will do it. So what we're going to do here is right here. It looks like there's distant mountains. And we're gonna pull down those mountains and put some ice on them.
The other day, or a few days ago, whatever, I saw this picture posted, and I had to send it to some friends. Look at that bear. It's just hanging over the railing there.
Watching the cars go by. I wonder what's on his mind. Handout, probably. Is there a handout coming? I could use a handout. I could use a picnic basket, Mr. Ranger, sir. Hey, how about one for me? Boy. So what we'll do is we're going to put this mountain range in front of this gray cloud and run this down to the water like that. And That'll be like a, you know how that snow in the distance kind of has that blue ice kind of look. Kind of like a glacier. I don't know if I need to add a little dirt in there. Little, maybe a couple of stones or something. Something like that.
I had posted this before, but I don't know if everyone's seen it. This was Spaceman when he was, this was him watching us on his TV, because he had got internet. He never had internet. He always watched from his phone. Now he's got internet, and he was watching us, and that's what he was wearing. That what's that thing called? That space
It's
helmet?
Star Wars
Star
Trooper.
Wars Trooper, and he was watching us.
Okay. And then we're just going to give it a little bit of a shoreline here, right here, and then up here. Right there. Wow.
Okay, so Spaceman just sent me some more pictures. Here's one. There's one. Spaceman likes to meet celebrities that he sees out and about. Yeah, that was a goof. That was a goof. It's fine. Spaceman laughs at that kind of stuff.
All right. Very good. All right, we are down to the nitty gritty.
Desert Adventures said, the clouds at the top look fabulous, Donnie.
Thank you. I think I need to bring the shoreline around so everybody sees this mountain as being part of a shoreline. So I'm gonna kind of come down here like this, see it.
Rhonda said she can't believe Eric Estrada is 72 years old now.
I know.
You know, sometimes when they're actually on those shows, sometimes they might be older than the character they play anyway, you know, so then later in life when you see
we're
them,
talking the 70s, right? So if he's 72 and the 70s are 50 years ago, he was in his 20s. We're just realizing how long it's been. It's been a while.
But there are people that play younger than they actually are, and there are people that are younger and they play older characters. It's makeup.
Yeah, I always thought John Walton robbed the cradle when he married Olivia Walton.
Rhonda said she was a kid in the 70s.
All right.
I'll put this one up here. Cover up this because this doesn't really look that nice right there. This is the painting right here. This one that Donny is working on for the 400 subscriber. That painting, he's working on it. And that one is a really large painting. He just hasn't finished the painting.
It could never be done. It might never be done.
He'll get it done.
Might never be done. Okay, that
Rhonda
helps.
said she was born in 1972.
Youngster. Yeah, how come when an 18-year-old, when a 19-year-old, well, no, when somebody 20 is being dated by somebody 30, it's terrible. But if you're 60, dating somebody that's 50, that's good.
Steve said Desert Adventures in Arizona said he was in high school in the early 70s. Spaceman said he was born in 62.
Well, I was born at night, but not last night. Yep. Okay. Now, if we can just get that cloud right behind the mountain, we're done.
Oh, yay. Cher said her painting arrived.
Oh,
and,
yep, it was supposed to come Monday.
And she has picked out a wall for it.
Wow, I get a wall? Oh, man, that's awesome.
Rhonda said she doesn't look her age. She has a young face. Spaceman said he has to head out to Walmart.
All right, Spaceman, love you much.
Smoky Mountain Man was born in 62 also.
I just want to get this cloud right. Thank you, Lord, I can get this cloud right. If I get this cloud right, I can call it a night.
That doesn't mean
I'm starting to look good.
That doesn't mean he won't touch it up later.
That means I won't touch it up later.
That doesn't mean he won't.
It does. If I really like it. Of course, last week's painting is I'm still looking at that one like, wow, did I do that? That's really amazing painting.
But he can be satisfied with the painting, and then in the next couple days he goes, no, it needs something.
And I can be satisfied with the painting, and Joy says
it needs something.
It needs something.
Yeah.
That can be a little.
I think that needs something. I just feel like it.
Yeah, I just.
Not quite done.
And then once she says that and kind of points it out, I'm like, yep. Because sometimes a painting just gets to be like a child. Oh, don't you mess with my child.
Smoky Mountain Man said his pastor friend started a new sermon series this past Sunday on the life of Joseph.
Well, there's a church here in town called New Hope. And I finally went there after a long time of debating, and it was perfect timing, and I really enjoyed it. I don't have any problem recommending it. Don't have any problem. Wow. We are really close to exactly what I was looking at.
So if you want to share Donny's channel out there and try to get him some more subscribers, maybe some people that would actually enjoy watching his paintings, just let him know. He does Bob Ross style paintings. Even if they can't watch Tuesday night, they could always watch the replay, which helps his channel. And when he gets to 500, he'll do another painting. We'll probably pick one of the paintings he's already finished, since he's working on that one right there. That one behind with the yellow sky in it. He's still working on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And we have people in the comments for that particular video of the 400 that we'll draw from the people that are in the comments, because it's posted on the channel. So who's ever in the comments of that particular video, when he did that, the 400 subscriber giveaway, that we will draw from those people so he can win. Hi, Angel.
An angel has visited us.
Thank you, Jimmy. He said I shared it out to my sister.
That's all it takes is one.
Well, it takes more than one.
Well, but that she might share it out too.
One, and then one more, and then one more, and it just adds up. Every one counts.
Everyone counts.
If they like if they enjoy this kind of painting stuff. Like I said, they don't have to actually be in the chat. Maybe they're watching on TV. Maybe they're watching in the replay. All of that helps the channels. And even if some people don't want to like put their name in the chat and leave a comment, which is fine. Some people like to be just incognito, you know, not out there with their name. But they can still hit the like button because nobody knows who hit the like button.
Nobody knows.
It's kind of a secret who hits the like button.
Who really likes me?
So that's something people can do, and it actually helps the channel. And also, if they share it out, that helps. That helps the channel too. It's all part of the way YouTube has the algorithms to help a channel grow. Every single thing helps. A comment helps.
Thumbs up, thumbs
a
down.
Thumbs up helps. Even if somebody hated something and they hit a thumbs down, it still helps the channel in some kind of way. And sharing it out to your friends on email or text or social media does help. Desert Adventures in Arizona said, I just shared this out on Facebook. Thank you so much, Steve. Smoky Mountain Man said, Donny, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? We don't eat an elephant, though.
One cloud at a time. Yep. All right. I'm seeing more land right here coming in, and more land right here.
We don't know what the weather is going to be like tomorrow, but you never know. On Smoky Mountain Blessed, we could always do a pop-up live stream because, you know, the car shows are in town. Or we could go do something else.
Yep.
And the other day when we were on, we took a small painting with us, and at the end of the live stream we gave it away. So we could do that again at some point. Desert Adventures said, there's thunder up here on the mountain, listening to the rain. I posted a shorts video earlier, Steve, if you get a chance to watch it later. It was raining inside the RV here. Asia Joe said, this painting is really coming along great.
Yeah. Yeah, getting better at clouds.
You know, the one thing I wish that YouTube would allow is on a live stream, if they would allow settings to be set before the live stream, because a lot of times you can't do it until after the live stream, like for instance closed caption, you know, the words, so that if somebody was watching from a foreign country, they could actually see what you're saying in their language and stuff. YouTube doesn't, you have to do it when you do a live stream. You have to do a lot of these things after the fact, you know.
Right.
So people like that miss out, you know. Hey Ted and Tina, very good work, Donny. You have a lot of talent. Hi Joy.
Yeah, I'd like to put just a little bit more personality into my water here, and we're done.
Rhonda said she's allowed to get a goldfish, but no cats or dogs.
Goldfish.
I'm going to try to send you that information, though, Rhonda, if I can find it, because I saw it maybe a day or two before I was talking to you on the live stream about that, and I haven't seen it since then, but if I can find it, I will send it to you, because there's another way of being able to have a pet, and it's
virtual?
no. I said what it was on the live stream the other day, but now I can't remember the words on what it is.
We're putting a leading edge on the waves now that they're dry. That helps them a lot to look more real.
I posted some links to some of our friends' channels in the chat tonight, so if you connect with each other, you can let each other know you saw each other in our chats. When I'm out and about, I can't share very easily because I'm live streaming on my phone. But I try to sometimes when I'm just sitting here when Donny's painting.
Okay, we're signing it. Kept you all long enough.
Thanks for joining us, Jimmy.
Appreciate you today. Appreciate you today.
Because he's signing it now.
Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Might add a few things.
Oh, I guess here. Actually, I just saw something. Hang on. Just about to sign it. Then I realized, wait. I just saw something over here. Needed a little help right there. It's gotta roll that wave over a little bit.
Desert Adventures in Arizona said awesome painting. Oh, by the way, Steve, I had screenshot a picture that you posted for one of your thumbnails and of the desert with the sunset and the cactus and stuff, and I want Donny to try to paint that.
Oh, the one with the sequoia, big sequoia, yeah.
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. So I want him to try to paint that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh.
Smoky Mountain Man said blue is my favorite color. Everybody's saying goodnight to Jimmy.
Good night, Jimmy. Go to bed.
Steve said that would be awesome.
Take care of our roads. Thank you, Jimmy, for taking care of our roads.
Smoky Mountain Man said Donny can paint the painted desert.
Won't that be fun, huh? All right. All brushes are in the water. So I'm putting an end to it. 9:30.
We've also had some paintings that we sent off to charities when they were doing fundraising and stuff, and so they auctioned those off to help raise money for the charities and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw one more thing here.
Rhonda said that's a great idea, Joy. Thank you, Rhonda.
Yeah, you reap what you sow. And the more you sow, the more you reap. Let a man know what which he sows, that shall he also reap. And we want to reap blessing. All right, Donny, leave it alone. Done. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Maybe he'll work on that other painting after he signs off, so that he can get that painting ready for the giveaway.
Yeah. I look at that painting and I just don't see it. I'm trying to figure out, it's almost like there's times when you just start over and you forget about what you're doing and you start again. And like the top cloud looks really good, but the middle cloud's all wrong. And so maybe I'll just, I'll put this over to the side here amongst many other paintings and bring this one over just to show you. And because I did this line of clouds right here accidentally, and I just really like that. I really like that. I think I like that. This whole section here can just disappear, and try to do something with that. I just don't see it. I don't see what to do with it. Anyway, I love you. Joy loves you. We love you. But Jesus loves you more. Don't forget that. He's doing everything he can to get everyone in heaven, not keep them out. So you've really got to fight them to stay out. And, things are this is getting to be the end times, but they've been saying that for a long time. But it is different this time. Because there's things happening that have not happened before. So stay in tune with God, stay in tune with your heart, and keep God first. I love you. Bless you. Good night, good night, good night.